All right, we're back on Morning Line. Thanks for joining us. You know, on Thursdays, sometimes we like to kind of end the show if there's some happening going on that we want to tell you about, and that's what these guys are here for. I'm going to be there, so that's pretty exciting. Yep. Wow, it's my pleasure because it's for a very good cause. This is Sue Fortwhite. She is the executive director, it says here, of Our Kids Incorporated. Good to have you on. And with you is Joshua Rhodes with J.E. Dunn, senior project manager and a sponsor of this event this weekend. And what it's all about. All right, just go ahead, Sue, and just fill us in on, remind folks again what Our Kids does. I can read it here, but you do such a good job.
Our Kids provides medical forensic evaluations and crisis counseling in response to child sexual abuse. So we serve 47 counties. We're on call 24/7.
Who will call you? Will the DA's office call? How do you find out about it?
Department of Children's Services.
DCS, okay.
Or, you know, completely distressed family members. So we are at the beginning of the crisis. It's a sensitive and difficult topic, and we are there for the children and families, and we are not. Our services are not duplicated. They're essential, and the prevalence of child sexual abuse is staggering. One in 4 girls and 1 in 7 boys will experience some form of child sexual abuse before they reach the age of 18. And this issue knows no boundaries. It's not isolated to one race, one socioeconomic level. It affects people from every walk of life.
Now, Our Kids locally will, how many cases will you handle?
Each year we evaluate between 850 and 900 children, and that makes us one of the largest clinics of our kind in the country.
And be clear on this, when you do the medical evaluations, that's trying to determine what happened, right? And then not, is it then trying to provide treatment for the kid, but also after you determine that, is that something that's shared with law enforcement for prosecution?
So nurse practitioners and social workers work with each and every child and family. The nurse practitioners diagnose and treat illness, infection, injury.
Okay.
They also screen for STDs, sexually transmitted illnesses, depending on the nature of the sexual contact. Social workers provide crisis counseling, assessment, and referral. We work very closely with all of the investigative team members, so that's Department of Children's Services, that's law enforcement.
Okay. And they're the ones...
That's DAs across Middle Tennessee.
They're the ones then maybe early on, who are the ones you always hear about, the dolls and the way they try to get the kids to describe to them what was done to them. That's happening with them, the investigative side of things. You guys are dealing more with the treatment and the counseling. That's right, it's Child Advocacy Centers does that. All right.
Yes.
Well, it's crucial that there's help, and a lot of times these families don't always have the resources to get it on their own anyway, right?
Well, I mean, there is no charge for our services,
right.
and our, you know, the whole thing about Our Kids is we are there for the children. Whatever is best for the child and the family is what we do, and that's why we provide 24/7 coverage. That's why in the middle of the night, on the weekend, after hours, you know, a team, a nurse practitioner, and a social worker, they all share call. And we do this with only 4 nurse practitioners and 4 social workers.
How long have you been here?
So I've been executive director for 8 years, but we are 27 years old.
27 years
so
old.
So this is over the lifespan of our agency, we've served over 22,000 children.
Okay. Well, and as you say, there's no fee involved with that.
No.
And so the reason you're able to do it with no fee is because you have fundraising efforts.
We do.
What a great segue that is. Josh, come on.
Yay.
You got to fill us in, and you know, great for J.E. Dunn being involved with this. And okay, what's happening this weekend? It's Saturday, right?
Yep, this Saturday we're having a race downtown in the Gulch. It'll be starting at 7 a.m.
Right. Where's it starting at? It's in the
starting at DeMumbering and 11th near our Gulch Crossing office building job site.
Okay.
So it's been under construction there. Going to showcase some of our jobs along the route.
Cool.
So Music Row Apartments is along the route as well.
Yeah.
So at 7 a.m. we're having a 1K fun run for the kids. So it's free for the kids.
Okay.
And then at 7:30 starts our 5K and 10K.
Okay, and the 10K. And the money's from this. Is this the first time we've done a race like this, you guys?
It's the first time the Nashville office has held.
It's been done at other Our Kids around the country. So it's something where people can still sign up now, or how do you I mean, we're getting the word out now, but what do you do?
Well, we have a website where people can register online.
Okay, what's that?
It's hammerdown MorningLine.racesonline.com.
Okay.
So hopefully there's a link somewhere up right now.
And
but-
what if you show up? What if you show up that morning, or you see it? There are a lot of people live downtown now, and they see it and they want to be a part of this.
So-
Come on down.
Yeah, we'll take anybody and everybody.
Yeah,
if you want
just
to
come
run
in,
on that cold
register,
morning.
and yeah, that's the thing. You said it's going to be hammer down and bundle up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hammer down, and layer
And
up.
layer up.
That's
Layer
our new
up.
motto.
Hammer down and layer up,
right.
because it is going to be chilly out there. But again, you said there's going to be a 7 a.m. race. That's for the 1K for the kids.
Yes.
Okay, and then
Yes, sir.
if a kid wants to run a longer one, there's a 5 and 10K. I'll be out there, kind of helping moderate it for you because I talk a lot. That's
But you're
basically-
gonna run,
I said
too.
I was going to run. I mean, I was going to do the 10K. Now that I realized there was one, but I'll do the 5K. I'm
Look
going
at
to dress for
this.
the occasion. Well, why
Fit,
not?
Fit is
We
a
should do the
fiddle.
10K.
Fit
Do the
is a
10K.
I know, but she
fiddle.
says I need to be back in time to announce as people
We'll
come
get
in.
other people to talk. I'll run with you on the
That's what
10K.
she said.
We
Oh,
got it.
I may just do the 10K because, like you said, that's one way
It's
to
gonna
stay
keep you
warm when you
warmer
get
longer.
down.
That's right.
All right, now the money
I'm really
raised.
impressed.
Stop it. I didn't say what my time would be. I'll probably walk half of it. What the money raised for this? All of it goes toward this event. I mean, toward our kids, rather.
Yes,
That's correct.
supporting the crucial activities of our clinic, and as we serve the children and families struggling with child sexual abuse.
Problem hasn't waned much, has it? As you say, the numbers are staggering to me. It still boggles my mind. 1 in 4 children are girls. I just can't believe it.
Well, here's the deal, though, Nick. The good news is that we provide help, hope, and healing, and the message is, believe and protect your child. And our message to the child is, this is not your fault. You've done nothing wrong.
Right.
And we're going to get through this. You're going to get through this. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of hope.
Well, I'm always glad to do anything with this regard, and I always like to remind, even though you're, again, not on the law enforcement side, if you ever suspect something going on, it's not just the ethical right thing to do, but it's against the law to ignore abuse
Right.
and not report it. And better safe than sorry. It doesn't mean you're going to ruin a family. If you're wrong, they look into it and they move on. And if it's right, you save a child.
We are a
Going through this.
mandatory reporting state.
Which it's not every state like that. I guess. I mean, I know we are. I can't imagine a state not. But I mean,
Most
I guess
are, I'm
passing
sure.
a law where if you see something with a child being abused and don't report it, you're guilty of a crime. I think that's good.
And,
I'm glad that's on the books here.
For more information, people can go to ourkidscenter.com and believe and protect the children.
Good. Let's put up the full screen graphic for folks if they're watching. If you want to grab a pen and paper, there's the details of it. The Hammer Down race. It's going to be this Saturday. Race starts and finishes at the Gulch downtown. And let's see, we've got. I don't see the website on there. Let's see, what was it again? Or I just want to make it as easy for people to
Well-
sign up, or they can.
Yeah,
just
it's
say-
hammerdown.racesonline.com.
Okay. Hammerdown.racesonline.com. Gotcha.
Nick-
And I'll say that again when we come back. If you guys get a pen and paper.
I
Yeah.
want to say one more thing. J.E. Dunn, by lifting up our kids in this issue of child sexual abuse, they're standing tall for every child.
Well, absolutely. These
Thank
things
you.
don't go on without
Absolutely.
sponsors that take the time. Look, I know sponsors do it because it's good publicity for them, but you don't have to get involved in something like
It's the
this
right
unless it's a
thing to
good
do.
cause. And I think it's wonderful that you guys are involved.
Thank you.
It's just fantastic.
You can't help but to follow Miss Sue. I mean, she's so passionate
Yeah, I
about
know.
it. And
Yeah, she
everyone
loves
just
you
catches
guys
on
in. I'm
to
in
it.
on this. You've got to go. But is there a better cause? So it's fantastic that you guys will be involved. I know there's some other sponsors as well, but
Yes.
we'll be out there first thing on Saturday morning, and you'll be there.
Yes,
What
sir.
are you going to be doing? You going to be at
I'm going
Starbucks
to
or
be
something? or-
smoozing. I'm going to be saying thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody.
Josh.
We're gonna have 2 food trucks out there too.
Dude, that's right, I
Buns
saw
on the
that.
runs with some hot coffee,
Good.
and then Happy Belly's going to be out there as well. So those that are out there to brave the cold weather will have some good food too.
Really,
Josh.
come on down. It's
Josh,
great.
thank you much for coming on. It's nice seeing you on here. We'll see you on Saturday. You too, Steve.
All
Take care.
right.
Best of luck.
Thank
all right?
you.
I'll be back to wrap things up right after this.